Okay, peace family, it's your boy Mansa Musa. I'm back again. YouTube only gives me 10 minutes, so I'm gonna make this real quick. Michael Tsarion is a racist. Okay, so I'm gonna debunk this nonsense once for all about ancient Egypt being a white civilization, because it's nonsense and nothing but the purest racism and the biggest lie of all time. So I'm gonna hop on in some genetic studies, since everyone loves this DNA stuff. But it has been manipulated because the Arab government and whatever. Shamarka Akita, a world respected geneticist. Okay. All you gotta do is Google him. I'll give some references and I'll list some sources in the video description. Okay, first of all, he says that, I quote, Kita, African peoples are the most diverse in the world, whether analyzed by DNA or skeletal or cranial methods. The peoples of the Nile Valley vary, but they are still related. The people most related ethnically to the ancient Egyptians or other Africans like Nubians, not cold climate, light-skinned Europeans or Asiatics. Okay, so there is your DNA evidence, alright? So, all you gotta do, you can go to WISINGER homestead.com. WY Singer home. WYSinger.homestead.com, and you see, and you can also research the American Journal of Physical Anthropology. Google that with Shamarka Akita's name, and you will see, or just Google Shamarka Akita, and you will get all these results. But like I said, I'll list the rest in my video description. So there is DNA evidence for you, okay? Not to mention the limb proportions of those of a Somali and Maasai type. Alright, so let's hop into the culture of ancient Egypt and show and prove how it's not some pale Nordic civilization as Tsarion would have you believe. Okay, first of all, the ancient Egyptian civilization was maternal, matriarchal society, like most black civilizations are or were in the past, which means that the child took the name of the mother, so the bloodline goes through the woman. Okay, even their houses were like those of the Fellaheen. It was sun-dried bricks, puddled clay, oblong or square. Typically had one room. So what else? Okay, let's get into other. So these are what the Egyptians have identical to the Maasai, Silk, Turkana, Zulu, Nubians, etc. They plaited, curled, oiled, and plastered their hair. Even wore wigs and extensions like those of the Maasai, Nubians, Ethiopians, other black Africans. Okay, if the hair was too short, they would wear skull caps. Okay, this is very African. Wigs, extensions, hair weaves. Also found Afro combs. You can't get more African than that. Okay, the Egyptian warriors wore the ostrich feather, like the Maasai do. The Mayor's cousins were the same. They wore the leopard skin or cheetah skin, like other black Africans do. The Zulu, even the Twa, so-called pygmies, also wear it. What else? They even have the same kind of weaponry that other black Africans have. If you Google the axe of Thutmose III, it's the same kind of axe that the Maasai have. So the woman painted and tattooed around the eyes like the Messiah do. Both the men and women adorn themselves with ornaments covering the neck, breast, arms, wrists, ankles, with many rows of necklaces and beads. I'll go on. They even had the same exact kind of headrest as other Africans do. Even the Twa, so-called Pygmies, even has the same spiritual belief as they do. The Twas believe, so-called Pygmies believe that when someone dies, their spirit goes into a serpent. The ancient Egyptians believe the same exact thing. They believe that Ra or Osiris is mummified form. That when he was reborn into new life, his body or his spirit will pass through a serpent. So even the scene, the Twas are from Central Africa, man. Even the earliest deities of ancient Egypt, Ptah, Bes, or Pygmy, whom I call Twa, so-called Pygmy deities. Even Pepe II sent somebody to deep into Africa to retrieve a Twa, so-called Pygmy. So even some of the same hieroglyphic signs are the same as the Twas. So, once again, the culture of ancient Egypt is African. I mentioned everything. My God, I don't even know why I'm even arguing this, man. It's stupid to even argue. So I mentioned the hairstyles, the clothing, the customs, the weaponry, religious customs. I just mentioned. I didn't even mention the doggone cosmology. Even their myths and cosmology mirrors that of Egypt, but they actually found certain stars that the Egyptians couldn't even find. So whatever. The language. Ancient Egypt has something called the Ka and the Ba, spirit and soul. You find people in Central Africa with the names Kas and Bas, like you see in Libya, Tahar Ka, Shabbat Ka. You got a person in Africa, from the Congo, his name is Serge Ibaka, as Ka-Ba in reverse. So once again, Michael Tsarion is full of nonsense, man. He's a racist, New Age Hitler, and he's been smashed. Peace.